Alright, I think we're live. Sweet. So, we're here. Showing up again. I'm gonna keep showing up every single day. No matter how long it takes, I'm gonna be here every single day. We're here. We're on time. It's 9:15 Eastern. And we're ready to lock in and catch some good trades. Or trade. So, let's do this. I'm just setting up my other screen because I did decide that I'm going to have a separate screen where I can look at MNQ and then also like anything that I want to chart up that I don't want to have on my main screen, I'm going to put over here. Hey, what up? Bro, I woke up and fell off the bed. Now I can't walk my left leg. Like, seriously can't walk, or like just like temporarily can't walk? But either way, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. It's like the worst. Dang, man, that's ow. Do you sleep on like a bunk bed? Oh man, dang, that sucks a lot, bro. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about what we got going on. So, I did a little bit of pre-market analysis. Painful. Oh man, dang, bro. At least it's like only a week, but you have to like use crutches. That sucks, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the worst, dude. I've always had that fear of falling off a bunk bed, to be honest. Bunk beds are kind of dangerous, low-key. Hey, what up, Snowman? Good morning. So, let's talk about what we got going on. So, I did a little bit of pre-market analysis, and we do have this unfilled overnight gap below. And these are really nice draws on liquidity. And something that I would normally think on a random day is I would probably normally think, oh, this is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But I'm actually kind of thinking that this might be like not ready to run liquidity yet, because we have this unfilled new day opening gap down here. And this is also previous day's low. So I'm very skeptical. See how this is previous day's low at this new day opening gap? I'm very skeptical that we're going to go up right away. Especially because, now I could be totally wrong, guys, but I want to be extra cautious, especially after yesterday. Remember, I took that inversion a little prematurely, and then it took us lower. I'm feeling like something similar might happen today, where we have an inversion that fakes people out, and then we go take out previous day's low, which is currently untapped. So I'm definitely playing it safe right now, even though I feel like we could distribute higher. I'm watching previous day's low because it's an unfilled new day opening gap. So that's kind of my thoughts right now. Now, as always, I'm just trying to get better. I'm trying to make good decisions and not do dumb things. Something else that I noticed in my pre-market analysis is we have a pretty good break of this low here with this placement. Both this low and this low on the 15-minute. And also on the 5-minute. So to me, I could see this as a 2022 for value gap. And I was going to mark this out a little earlier, but looks like we're already reacting off of it. So and there might have been SMT too. But anyway, I'm watching this for value gap because sweep, break of this low and also this low. This is a very nice break right here. So right now, I am very skeptical of being bullish. I'm watching this 5-minute fair value gap. I want to. Obviously, this has got really good liquidity above, but I'm being careful because previous day's low is untapped. And yesterday, I got wrecked because I went long too early. But then again, guys, I could be totally wrong. We could, like, this is really good generated liquidity. It's possible we go there right away. I'm just trying to be thoughtful because yesterday I did get wrecked. And yeah, like I said, 5-minute fair value gap. And let me know what you guys are thinking right now too, because I'm just trying to make smart decisions. I'm trying to be rational and objective. And yesterday, you know, I'm trying to learn from my mistakes from yesterday. I took an inversion a little prematurely to go run liquidity when the market was actually delivering lower. And I feel like that's a very similar thing that could be happening today. So here we have that 5-minute gap. You'll note it's also around equilibrium. Around equilibrium. It's a tap. We tapped premium. We have this 30-second change state delivery here. So this is probably a flow state model, but I'm just trying to be a little bit thoughtful. I'm not gonna just jump into anything right away, but this could end up being flow state, right? We could deliver lower off of this 30-second change state delivery. Curious if we will or not. I'm not trying to jump into anything. Honestly, I'm a little scared to enter anything because, guys, I just want to not take losses. We'll retrace to the 1 hour for value gap. Yeah, I think we might fill it. But we'll just have to see. Now, I want to look at this from both sides because, you know, this was also a sweep. I'm trying to just be thoughtful, so I'm not going to rush into any decisions. I'm just going to be thoughtful. I'm going to get some water real quick. But, like, guys, you honestly, to be profitable, you honestly have to trade kind of like a coward. Like, I mean that so sincerely. Like, I'm literally just looking for 1-to-1 today. If I can get 1-to-1, dude, I'm going to feel so grateful if I can just get a 1-to-1. So I'm just going to just go into the market looking for 1-to-1. If I can get 1-to-1, I'm peace out. You know, I'm done. I just want to try and be profitable. That's my main goal right now. So I'm going to open up Tradevate. So yeah, this 30-second change state delivery could deliver us lower. But then again, it's not super light bulb. Some might not even have it marked out. Let's just get rid of everything real quick while I log in here. Alright, so let's figure out what accounts I'm trading today. Okay, PA7. 0.07. Apex, I'm trading new eval. So Apex 35. PA 15. PA 14. So 1, 6, 1, 1. Once again, 9 contracts. So I'll show my other screen so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. You're taking the trade? Alright, I gotta make a new group. Okay, so I need number 7, number 15, number 14. And the reason I do this is just from a risk management point of view. I don't want to blow all my PA accounts, so I'm only trading some of them at a time based off of my plan, which is I'm going to, as I pass one eval on the back end, I'm going to implement another funded into the mix so I don't blow all of them. I hope that makes sense, but we'll see. Oh, nice. I see what you're saying. Yeah, and then Apex 35, and then I'm going to do 6. Because, you know, I have all these fundeds. I want to at least preserve a good portion of them, and then on the back end, hopefully pass some evals. So that's why I'm upping the risk on the eval on the back end, because, you know, on some of them I might end up blowing these fundeds because I don't have that much wiggle room, but on the back end, hopefully some of the evals will end up passing, and then, yeah. And the reason I'm trading 3 is because I did pass one of these. So I was trading one funded, one eval, and then I passed one. So now I have 2 fundeds, and then I added another funded, and then another eval. So now it's 4. That's why it's 4 now. So 1, 2, 3, and then 6. So that's 9. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Okay. Alright. So then 9, let me do multiples of 9. 9, 18. The reason I do multiples of 9 is because I have to be able to calculate, because I have to put in a multiple of 9 since I'm doing 9 contracts split across the group. So 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90. If I take a trade today, because, you know, I'm really trying to be defensive, and I hate losing. I hate losing. Yesterday made me so mad, and I wish it didn't affect me emotionally, but I didn't like the trade I took yesterday. And it's frustrating because I really want to be better than that, and it's hard when I'm trying so hard and I just make a stupid mistake. So I'm going to be extra thoughtful. And yeah, let's switch back to the other screen. So yeah, let me just double check to make sure the accounts are set up right. Oh, I have to make sure, this is important. When I'm entering the position, I need to make sure that this account up here is in the group. Otherwise, it won't let me trade it. That was a very important thing that I messed up on the other day, and so it didn't make the position enter. That was there's just so many niche things. Like, if I don't do something, then I mess up. Pal speaking at 9:30. Oh, I forgot to check news, guys. That's not good. I'm supposed to do that every morning right when I get on the stream. So, alright. Anyway, like I said, that trade wasn't that good. Because there was no sweep. That wasn't even really a trade. Okay, so I'm going to screenshot all of this and put it in the news for today. Oh yeah, so that was market open. Wow, my computer's being slow. Okay. So yeah, this is very important. When you take a trade, the account that you have at the top needs to be in the group, and I didn't know that. Alright, so far price action is not looking super favorable right now. I don't like this glitchy up and down wicking. But we do have this really nice liquidity pool. It's possible we do want to go there. I'm not saying we won't. I'm keeping an open mind. I think it's always important to be adaptive and ready for whatever, but I think this New Day opening gap does want to get filled personally. That's my own prediction. That's not what I would say. As a predictor, that's what I'm saying is I'm anticipating this New Day opening gap to probably be drawn to. But as a trader, I'm ready to react to whatever the market gives me. So, and then as well, this is previous day's low. So, yeah, I guess Powell's speaking right now, like you said, so it's important to consider. I'm still watching this 5-minute gap. I think this 5-minute gap could deliver us lower. Because, like I said, we got a move lower with pretty aggressive displacement, and we broke this low. This doesn't look like a sweep to me. Now, even on the 15-minute, we break this low. On the hourly, we sweep it. So yeah, I'm considering. I wish we had SMT here. Yeah, I want this RTH gap to get filled too. Let's mark the bottom of that RTH gap. I think that will be a nice draw on liquidity. So I'm watching all those things, right? Oh man, I wish I had stat map still. You know what? I should just pay for it again. Because I was paying for it for the longest time, and then, I was... Yo, what up, Demeric? I can't speak. Demeric's. So, like I was saying, I wish I still had stat map. Maybe I should start paying for it again, because I do actually like taking a look at it every once in a while. As I was saying, price action is not really favorable right now. Nothing obvious. So let's just chill. Let's mark out more fair value gaps. Personally, I think the market's likely going to draw to this, but that's just my own personal prediction. That's not necessarily what I want to trade. That's just my guess. But then again, these are good low resistance highs. I'm wondering, is the market going to pretend to, I don't want to overcomplicate it though. I'm just going to do whatever the market gives me and try and take a high probability trade. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not overcomplicating it. So we will be about to inverse this. And we are delivering from a 1 hour gap. But I really do want to be thoughtful about this. Because I am concerned about this. And you can see that I'm just trying to be thoughtful. We are above 830, so this could be manipulation. And on the day, we're expanding lower, so. Gold idea? Dude, I'm not looking at gold. I'm trading NQ right now. But if you ask me on a Saturday when we're backtesting or just like on a chill stream, then I'll look at gold. But I'm not looking at gold right now. Yeah, very choppy. Valid, bro. Yeah, this will be a good inversion if we get it. Yeah. I mean, it looks nice. This is one dodge you would probably say if you didn't take this, you're a donut. Yeah, I could probably just go for it as well. Well, I'll be thoughtful about it. Is there a higher time frame gap? I'm just trying to be thoughtful, man. But this is one dodge you would probably say you're a donut if you don't take this. Yeah, there's not really an external gap because on the 15-minute it's a giant wick. On the 30-minute, well, 30 minutes kind of confusing. I don't know. I don't know how much I trust the 30 minute. Like, objectively, it's good. Where's the most liquidity? In here? This is the majority of the liquidity. So if I just... Maybe I just target this, dude. Like, I don't even have to target... I'm going to be thoughtful. I really don't want to take a loss. I don't want to be overly thoughtful. I want to be able to execute if there's something good, but I'm also not going to just... I'm also going to be patient. I'm gonna pull this down because I really want to look for SMT. If I can catch an SMT right away, that's gonna be helpful for me. Oh, look at this for value gap here. Yo, this looks like a 2022 for value gap right here. This 5 minute. So I'm curious, what if we get 30-second CSD off of this? This could be decent. Oh, was that a 5-minute BPR? It's a 3-minute BPR. I'm watching this area very closely. We might end up getting SMT. Yeah, there we go. There's SMT right there. We just tapped this BPR. Not BPR, sorry. There's no BPR on the 5-minute. I just wish we had a better high to use for the change of state delivery. Because there's no 30-second up close candle until all the way up here. Might just take this as an inversion then. I'm liking this 3-minute BPR a lot. I'm being super cautious though. I'm okay with no trades today. The main thing is I don't want to take a loss. I hate losing. If we inverse this, it's probably gonna take us up here. This is probably gonna go from here to here. If we inverse this. Like, this is objectively, this is a good trade. It's just really low time frame, and I'm scared of those kind of trades. But yeah, let's just see what happens here, if this works or not. Hey, that was a 1 minute inversion too. Oh yeah, that's kind of nice. I maybe should just take it. I don't know. I kind of. I don't know. I don't want to take a loss. You guys probably all took this. We do have SMT. Okay, what I'm probably gonna do is if we get a change state of delivery and we retest it, so this will be a five-minute gap. Yeah, I'm just not really I'm trying to think of the word. I'm just very cautious. Like, I know, like, I got one shot, and if I mess up, I'm gonna be upset. So I'd rather just not waste the shot. I'd rather wait for it to be like perfect. I mean, this is objectively, this is pretty good. I don't know. I think, yeah, maybe should have just taken it. There we go. TP would have hit. You took it? Let's go! Yeah, I know. I'm a donut. I'm a donut, bro. I don't even know if I like inversions that much anymore, bro. Like, I know they're objectively, like, when they're really good, they're really good. I just hate taking a loss if it's an inversion and it looked good and it wasn't. It didn't end up working. Dodgy's definitely gonna call everyone out and say you're a donut if you didn't take that. 100%. I'm okay though. Now we wait for 5 minute. Yeah, I'm watching this 5 minute. I'd prefer to take the 5-minute. Yeah, we did not close above the 5-minute. Just being extra thoughtful. Oh, we do have SMT here. There's a giant SMT here. Yeah, if this inverses objectively, this is good. I will take this if this inverses. But I think we might run liquidity before this inverses, to be honest. 3-minute inverse. This is going to work. I just don't want to take lower time frame inversions, but this is going to work. Maybe I should just take it. Objectively, this is an amazing displacement candle. Yeah, this is gonna work. Kind of want to enter now. I'm surprised that we've gotten this retracement after this displacement candle. I bet you this is gonna be a sniper entry. I bet you this is gonna be a sniper entry. I personally just want to see how this 5-minute closes. That's my main thing. I want to see how this 5-minute closes. Because yeah, sure, I might be a donut if I don't take this, but I'm gonna be a happy donut for not taking a loss. So yeah, if we inverse this, I do really like this. I'm just waiting to see if we do inverse it or not. So I'm gonna probably take it like this. So 4 contracts. And I'll obviously take half off at TP1. And then... Alright, let's see if we get this. And let's see how this candle closes. I don't know if I like that candle close. Okay, I don't like that candle close. Okay, I'm gonna inverse this whole trade and enter on this 30-second CISD. Oh, really? When we get this if we get this 30-second change of state delivery, I'm gonna enter on the retest and I'm gonna fade that inversion because I don't like that close. Did we end up getting the change of state delivery? I legit can't tell. Not obvious to me. I'm gonna do nothing. So once again, 5-minute gap here. This is that gap. I've had this gap marked out for a while. 5-minute for value gap. Yeah, that's right. There's high impact news in 4 minutes. Oh, you know what? This is a 2022 model. Liquidity sweep break a structure for value gap. This for value gap's nice. This 3-minute for value gap. Okay, I think. Oh yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. This is a 5-minute gap, 30-second change of state delivery. So I'm gonna enter targeting 1-to-1. Maybe. I think objectively, if I saw this in my journal, I would be proud of it. Because 5-minute for value gap, accumulation, manipulation, and then 30-second change of state delivery. Okay, what's 3 contracts? 27? Okay, I'm going to take this.
Order filled.
So once again, 5-minute for value gap, 30-second change of state delivery, accumulation, manipulation, and then hopefully distribution. If I saw this in my journal, I would like it. So that's all I know. If I saw this in my journal, I would like it. So once again, 30-second CSD, 5-minute gap, accumulation, manipulation, 30-second change of state delivery. Targeting first standard deviation. Like I think I would give this post trade approval, but because it's very clear accumulation, manipulation, now maybe distribution, but sorry, I'm not dead. I'm just sitting here watching and waiting. I mean, I think it's good, but I also thought the one yesterday was good. So, I'm just gonna keep trying every day and showing up. And if I mess up, okay, I'll show up again tomorrow. And if I mess up again, okay, I'll show up again tomorrow. And I'll take another trade. And I'll literally just target 1-to-1. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm just gonna keep trying. And I know that I'm trading like a coward right now. But I want to make money. Oh man. Yeah, sorry. I was a little dead there. It's not fun when you're in drawdown. Yeah, you thought I had a heart attack? Oh my gosh. No, I'm still here. I'm just annoyed. I mean, this is good accumulation, manipulation, and 30-second chain state delivery from 5-minute gap. And also it's a higher time from 2022 model. You would think we should go deliver up to these low resistance highs, but what do I know? I mean, it's still a valid trade. Like, it's a valid flow state trade, and I'm not changing my mind. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and see whether it hits take profit or stop loss, and it's a valid trade. 5 minute gap, accumulation, manipulation, 30-second change state delivery. Let's see if we'll hit the first standard deviation or not. And if it doesn't work out, I'm going to ask Jan. I'm going to say, yo, what do you think went wrong? And hopefully he'll give me some insight, because to me this is pretty clear accumulation, manipulation, and then maybe now distribution. I might go break even. Actually, no. I shouldn't be going break even. I should just be holding. That's what you should do with flow state. Wow, the market's just dead. Might hit the 2020 for value gap again. I think I might be offside. Oh, shoot. I think I'm offside because remember we were talking about this 5 minute for value gap that we liked in premium. Oh man, I think I'm offside. I think I'm offside. Remember this 5 minute for value gap that we saw in premium? Oh my gosh, I'm offside, bro. Not changing the trade. It is a trade, so the trade is a trade, and I don't change trades in the middle of trades. I reflect on them afterwards. So because the issue I'm running into is you could easily say that this is a flow state in the opposite direction as well, right? You could easily say this is a 5 minute gap, we swept out that high, and we got a 30-second change state delivery. But here's the thing that might save me is this giant S&T here. Maybe that giant S&T is going to save me. I don't know. If this hits TP, this is the ultimate example of why you just don't touch trades. You just let them be. I could go break even at this high or this high. But you're not supposed to go break even on flow state, really. So I'm just going to probably just do nothing. Okay, I think now I'll go break even because this was a data high. So now I will go break even. Just conceptually, we should not return to break even now. Because if we hit this data, now that we've hit this, or at least we've gotten close to hitting this data high, I don't think we should come back to break even now. So. It'd be crazy if this hits. I think break even's the right move, to be honest. I think conceptually, like, I don't know, we just shouldn't, like, this is good displacement, we shouldn't reverse at this point. Like, the key is displacement. You want to watch for displacement. If we're getting good displacement, then that's usually when the real move is happening. So I don't want to see us come back. It's possible, bro. I did not get TP hit. I know it looks like it, but my TP did not get hit. My TP, I guess, was right here. So... But you know why we reacted right where we did? That was the first standard deviation. I should have had it right at the first standard deviation. Lesson learned on that. I should have had the TP right at the first standard deviation. I don't change trades in the middle of them. Let's just See what happens. Bro, if this goes hits break even, I'm gonna lose it. Oh. Oh. I I should have taken some off, but it was like so lesson learned. That was a valuable lesson. I need to have my TP right at that first standard deviation, like right there. Because if it's not right there, then this is gonna happen to me. Bro. I actually haven't got stopped at break even yet. But I might. Dude, this sucks, dude. This sucks. Oh.
Stop field.
I'm just grateful it wasn't a loss. 5-minute walk. Oh my gosh. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. This is a very valuable lesson, actually. TP1's always at the first, like, no 1.1, no 1.2. TP1 always at standard deviation 1. Always. No 1.2, no 1.5, no 1.7, just for standard deviation. No, not even 1.06. Not 1.12. I want it right at 1. Because clearly, if you don't, you're going to get punished. Okay. Alright, 5-minute walk. Where's my phone? Hey, I'm very grateful that it wasn't a loss, though, to be honest. Set it. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Alright. I'm emotionally detoxed, bro. Emotionally detoxed. Guys, let's talk about this. Let's talk about what went right, what went wrong. Talk about how precise this was, because look at how perfectly we go to that first standard deviation. Very, very precise. But I had to have my take profit at that first standard deviation. I had it too high. Especially because, I mean, this is really where all the highs end right here. I had to have my take profit there, and I had it at like 1.15. That's just where I had it, and then I got stopped at break even. So, and just like I thought, we do end up expanding lower to that new day opening gap. So, anyway, I honestly think maybe possibly a much better trade would have been this 1 minute inversion, like off of this low. I would have probably preferred to take that, if I'm being honest. I like that a little better. This inversion worked out as well. The one that random guy took. Hey Etsy. So I took a break-even trade, and it was about like a tenth of an R. It was about a tenth of an R away from my take profit, and it didn't hit when it came all the way back to break even. And yeah, now I'm reevaluating and reflecting. But I do honestly, I think a better trade than the one I took. I think my trade, obviously the trade I took worked, but in hindsight, I'd rather take a trade like this where we have SMT at the low and then 1 minute inversion, and I like this a little better. Anyway, yeah, like it's nice, but also, you know, you're always just kind of gonna feel like disappointed. I should have just, I mean, clearly all the bodies end here, and I had to take profit at the end of the bodies. I had to. And that was also right where the first standard deviation was. And I was just going for a little too much. I didn't even mean to. It was just an accident. That's just where I happened to put the take profit. But, you know, it matters a lot, right? Like, you have to be very analytical and thoughtful about exactly where you put this take profit. This is where the equal bodies are. And that's exactly where we went. So, I know that I wanted to shoot. I just had my take. I wasn't even thinking. I just kind of just had it right here. But I had to have it at a very specific spot, because this was the end of these equal bodies, and it was also the first standard deviation. Yeah, I've been meditating before I trade, actually. And meditating helps, but I'm just a very stressed person in general, so it only helps so much. Look at this gigantic divergence between S&P and Nas. Yeah, I really ideally no more trades today, but technically I can take another trade. I don't know. After that, I'll write that down. Aisha Kraya. Aisha Kraya. Okay. You're taking good trades because of that? That's great, bro. Yeah, I think ideally I'd just be done for today in a situation like this. But I'll stay on the charts, you know. If I get something like this, could take it, but ideally I'm done for the day. And like I said, I kind of had this feeling that maybe we were going to go fill the rest of this RTH gap and go down to this New Day opening gap and then leave this liquidity for later. And that's exactly what happened. Oh my gosh. And look at this giant SMT too. Yeah. Very cool how I was able to acknowledge that because of what happened yesterday, right? Remember yesterday I was like, that inversion failed, and I have a feeling that once again we're going to leave these highs and it's going to be like pseudo liquidity, and then we're really actually going, the true draw on liquidity is going to be this New Day opening gap. And then, man, I was spot on with that. That was kind of cool. But yeah, you can see we have a giant SMT. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm not seeing a ton more opportunity now. I think, yeah, opportunity's mostly done. But you know what? We're just going to chill and wait. We'll just see what happens. And another thing you'll know about that trade that I did take, if you don't know what the trade I took was, it was accumulation, we have a 5-minute fair value gap right here. I like this fair value gap because it was around equilibrium. So this seemed like a good fair value gap. And it kind of looked like a 2022 fair value gap. I don't know if it actually was, because I don't know if we have a clear break of structure. I don't know if this counts or not, but I like this fair value gap nonetheless. So 5-minute fair value gap, 30-second change state delivery, and my target was the first standard deviation. And you can see we went exactly to the first standard deviation, but I accidentally targeted like 1.1 or something like that because I just wasn't thinking. And it's cool because look at how we go test OTE. This is very fascinating, right? We backtest OTE. And we get SMT here. So I'm not gonna lie, I like this other trade a lot. I like this inversion a lot because we have a data high, we swept out a data low, and then just really good signature to this. I would much prefer to have taken this. I think this would have been a little bit more light bulb. And then you can see we go up to that first standard deviation. It's crazy because we can catch trades like this at some point. We just got to keep staying in the game. That would have been such a nice trade. Oh yeah, anyway, manipulation of this low. Oh, S&T here. So accumulation, manipulation. And then I was anticipating distribution to the first standard deviation here. And that's what we got. But unfortunately didn't hit my take profit. It is what it is. Yeah, if I'm being honest, like I said, it looks like we broke structure on the 15 minute, and then we have this 15-minute gap. It's crazy because this 15-minute gap is all the way down here, but it's still able to sponsor this as a sell model. S&T. It's very interesting because I'd never realized for the longest time, like, you can dig very, very deep into a PD array and still use it. 15-minute S&T, and then one minute change in state. I don't know, that's not super obvious, but yeah, anyway. Day FVG 22,600, 22,550 next target. Let's take a look. Yeah, very possibly. Depends how we respond to this daily gap. It does honestly kind of look like we use this. It honestly kind of looks like we used this 1 hour change state delivery to sponsor this move lower. That's actually what this really does seem like. 1 hour change state delivery. Yeah, I could see it. What is going on with YM? I've never seen divergence like this with YM. What? That's just weird. That is just weird. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that. NQ is completely dumping and YM is completely pumping. Ugh. This is giant SMT. I mean, it's a giant SMT. You know what I'm curious about, actually? This SMTs are very critical because you look at a giant SMT like this and you say, how does this not influence price? How does this giant SMT not influence price? Because we get this giant SMT and what happens? We dump. We have this crazy dump. And so what I'm wondering is, was this with any significant high? SMT with the high of London. SMT with London's high. That is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I think I like the SMTs that are, like, instead of calling them sequential SMTs, I like calling them session SMTs or previous day's high SMT. Because it's the same exact thing. It's just not overcomplicating it. Because, yeah, this we took out. We took out London's highs on ES, but not on NQ. So, like, if you can catch the thing about SMTs is if you can catch it, like, right when it's first forming and when it's super premature, like, for instance, if you caught this inversion right as this SMT barely first formed, like, imagine none of this price action existed. Like, imagine it's just this and this. if you can catch the SMTs, the trades right as the SMTs first form, you can make bank, because this is like the SMT just barely happened, and then you can see that's we expand off of it. It's almost like I wish I had an indicator that could give me the SMTs faster, because I think it's hard for a single person to be able to catch SMTs. Fast enough. So. Trying shorts at 22,720. Yeah, we're definitely expanding lower, that's for sure. So it's very possibly going to work. I'm probably just going to try and end the day at break even. Man, I'm so cheesed. Can't believe that didn't hit TP. Dang it. I don't see anything I like. I'm going to go use the bathroom real quick. I'm honestly at the point where I'm like, I don't think we're gonna get anything, and I'm getting tired. If I take anything, it'll probably be on demo. Bro, what? Bro, what is your best thing that you go and tell us now? What? Wait, I don't know what you are saying. I don't know what you're saying. Wait, could you explain that in a different way? Because I'm not sure I understand. A moment that brought me here? I still don't really understand. I, um, well, I mean, I just decided to do it. I just decided to. Like, I just started live streaming and made a YouTube channel. I don't know what else to say. There's no moment that brought me here. It was just, I just did it. I'm so bored. How much time did it take you to learn trading? Oh, uh, I've been doing this for just under 2 years, and I've made some profits, but in general, I'm still working on everything. Still, it's a long journey. I'll say that. We got SMT with ES. Oh, yeah. There's a pretty big SMT. Hmm. Interesting. Or maybe you're talking about the low time frame one. Hmm. Or maybe you're talking about this SMT on the 5 minute. Oh. Um. blank right here. That? Interesting. "12 more minutes. Can you spell my name?" No. I can't. That's your answer. It'd take me like a long time to learn how to spell your name. Where are you from, Shaik? You got a cool name. This 15-second inversion, I know it's 15-second, but I bet you it's going to work. Because we have SMT. Now we're dumping again. Never mind. Nine more minutes. I'm very happy with the break-even day. I have some questions. Can I ask you? Yeah, of course. I'm going longs at 22,600. Sick. That is all the way down. Yeah, wow. That's all the way at the low. Cool. That's super far away, though. Yeah, I'm very happy with the break-even day if I can get it. We'll just have to see what we get. Oh, you know what? This is not bad. What should I do for trading long term? Just keep showing up and just keep learning. That's the main thing. Okay, I'm gonna go break even here. What is the highest money made in one trade? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm still in my growth phase. I'm still learning. So I've made total. I've made 3,600 from prop firm payouts, and that's mostly about it. Let's go here. Good demo trade. I still didn't spell your name, yeah, because it's too hard. It's too long. Targeting 15-minute for buy gap at 22,720, 22,750, 15-point stop loss. Cool. Oh, guys. Oh, my gosh. Wait a second. 15-minute BPR is looking really nice. And it looks like we kind of already got a reaction off of it. Okay. I like this, actually. 1 minute change state. We got a liquidity sweep. I'm probably going to try and take this, actually. I think this is clean. All right. Then again, oh, look at this OTE. Let's see if this ends up holding. No. Okay, never mind. I'm glad I didn't take it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't take it. That the DFVG is close to it, bro. To respect that before that. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Daily for buy gap is the draw. I'm just being dumb. Okay, I need to just be done. This is where I do something dumb. So, yeah, this is where I do something dumb. 2 minutes left, and I'm just gonna be done. 2 minutes. Dodgy took a loss on the count. I think it's 11:10. ES has low resistance liquidity takeout to go lower. Yeah, dude, I believe it. Oh yeah, I can literally see it. So yeah, I'm gonna check out and be done because I don't want to do anything dumb. I almost already did something. I almost did something dumb just now. So it's time to be done. 11:10 Eastern. I will see you guys.